Hey, back down to Thumpstar again. Today we're doing an information video on carburetors. So if you have a carburetor problem, this is not the video for you. We recommend looking at our workshop section or searching YouTube for another video that might help you out with carburetors. The three carburetors we're going to be talking about is number one, the Makoni 19mm carb for your 70cc to your 110cc motors. Number two, the Mikuni PZ30 for your 140cc to your 160cc motors. And then last of all, the flat side Oko carburetor, which is 24mm, and that's for a sort of 125 to 140 motor. So first of all, we'll start off with the Makoni 19mm. So this is a good wee carb if you've got a 70cc, 88cc, 90cc, 110cc motorbike. So we'll show you the measurements here, how we measure it. So this is the manifold side, so you always measure on the manifold side, and as you can see, that's 19 millimeters there. And then your bolt distance, so we always do eye to eye, and which is 48 millimeters eye to eye. We'll give you the total length of this carburetor. So from the bottom of the bowl to this very top of where the throttle cable goes in is 14.5 centimeters. The width of this carb is 9 centimeters, including your choke. And then an important measurement, which is so you know if it's not gonna, the bowl's gonna hit the top of your motor, is from the eye, center of the eye of the bolt to the bottom of the bowl, which is 6 centimeters. So we'll give you one last thing, which is the weight in grams. This carburetor weighs 543 grams. And then next carburetor we're going to do is our PZ30 Makoni. It's designed for the 140cc up to your 160cc. So we'll start off by showing you how we show you it's a 30mm carb, which is always measure the manifold side. And as you can see there, it's 30 millimeters. We'll give you the bolt from eye to center of eye to eye, which is the same as the other carburetors, about 48 millimeters. We'll give you the total length. So from the bottom of the bowl there to the top where the cable goes in, 16.5. About 16.5 centimeters. The width, including the choke, is 10 centimeters. And then where you put your air filter on, always measure the outer diameter, which is 44 millimeters. So I mean, 44 or 45 millimeter air filter will fit onto this. As you can see here, we've got an air filter here. Just it goes on like that. Tighten up your hose clamp, and you're away. And one more thing we'll show you with this 88 carb that I forgot to mention is the air filter that fits this. So this one is 36. So yeah, 35 or 36 millimeter air filter will fit the small 88 carb. Last of all is our Oko flat side carburetor. So as you can see, it's got a flat side there. This is a race carburetor and way bit more effort to tune, but there's some quite good information on the internet there to tune these right up and get a bit more performance out of your bike. So this is a 24 millimeter carb, as you can see, but we'll also measure it for you so you can see for yourself. See there, 24 millimeters. So the total length of this carburetor from the bottom of the bowl to the top is 15.5. The width of this carburetor is about 7 centimeters. And then yeah, we'll give you we'll chuck this here on. This is the manifold boot. So, well, good thing about these boots is really good for tuning your carburetor. All you do is loosen off your hose clamp, because normally you'd have a hose clamp, one of these hose clamps here on it, and you loosen that off, and then you can just spin your carburetor around, pull the bottom of the bowl off, change your jets, put it back together, and then spin it back around, tighten up your hose clamp, and you've tuned your carb within 5 minutes. Where one of these other carbs, you know, you got to unbolt it, take it off, tune it, bolt it back up, so it can take a lot more time. So these carbs here really are designed for racing and high performance. So they'll give you the measurement on this carburetor from the center of the eye, from the center of the eye to the bottom of the carburetor is about 6.5 centimeters. So yeah, that's the main measurement. You can also spin these around, which will raise your carb up if you don't have much space, but the only thing if you do this is it'll be a bit harder to find a manifold. You have to get maybe a custom made manifold, but that is an option as well. But generally, you know, your boot would be this way around. And the eye to eye measurement where it bolts onto your manifold is the same as all the other carbs, which is about 48 millimeters. And last of all, your air filter measurement, where your air filter is going to bolt onto your carburetor for this Oko, is 49 millimeters. So it needs quite a big air filter for this. One trick is for when you're putting an air filter on, if you don't have quite the right size, is to dip put your rubber there into some hot water, and that will loosen it up a bit and make it a bit more free, and might help you get a smaller air filter onto a bigger carb. So yeah, that's about it for carburetors. Well, these 3 carburetors anyway. I hope that helped you guys out.